begin with saving an important piece of Baton Rouge history. Throughout the years, its very existence has often been threatened. How folks are teaming up to save it once and for all. For thousands of years, the Mississippi River carved a trench through North America on its snaky course. It was impeded only by the landscape and its own magnitude, which fluctuated often, especially during springtime. The mighty Mississippi once banked here along Baton Rouge City Park. A geological line known as the Baton Rouge Fault restrained it from rising further. Bill Huey says those two factors are responsible for the dips and valleys we see here today.
Sits astride the ancient bank of the Mississippi, follows that line that runs all the way through LSU. You can really see it, this divide here, right over that way toward the west, toward Dalrymple Drive.
That divide, thousands of years in the making, makes it a stunning place to play golf. Lily Gallagher calls it a true treasure.
It's a historic landscape, and it's a cultural landscape, and it's a placemaker, a placeholder. And so many times, open park areas are frequently grabbed for other purposes. Sort of Victory Park downtown, which was the oldest park, now the interstate crosses through it. So there's open space, and then all of a sudden it gets taken.
When City Park Golf Course was threatened 15 years ago, Dana Brown says Lily hit a virtual hole-in-one.
Kind of a movement afoot to close the golf course, and she knew that someone had to act to preserve the course and keep it intact. And she did what needed to be done. We ended up on the historical register.
It's one of only 30 golf courses in the country given that distinction. Built in 1926, the 90-year-old course is Baton Rouge's first public golf course, and its only one for nearly 30 years, until the mid-50s. Tom Bendelow of Scotland, where golf was invented in the 1400s, designed this course.
He did really magnificent courses all across the United States, and it's a gem for us to have this, and I think that a lot of people don't know what a special little course it is.
Dana's son Ben played here as a child. He won his first tournament on this course. Now he's on a course to turn pro.
It's his passion, it's his dream. We're going to see how it goes and see where it takes him. It's such a neat opportunity for all the children in this area, and you have so many kids within walking distance of this course that it's their only option to play golf. They don't have access to other courses. So, I mean, you know, my long-term hope is that we can get some sort of junior golf program here, because I think it will create a whole nother generation of golfers who care about this course and who want to preserve it and who want to make it as fabulous as it can be for generations to come.
It's also ideal for adults, like Ursula Bethman, who moved to Baton Rouge a few years ago from South Carolina.
It's such an affordable way to have fun and learn how to play golf. At home, I couldn't afford it because you had all private courses, whereas you have a membership here, and a family membership is so reasonable.
Deb Chapman recently moved here too. She was a big tennis player until she teed up in Breck's first swing golf clinic.
I really didn't know anyone who did this, but now I have a whole group of people through that first swing program. We're all about the same level.
What do you think about this course?
I love this course. I just don't see a better use of this space, to be honest with you. There's so few things that, you know, you can go to that just you get a little peace and quiet. The trees are amazing. Those old oak trees, you know, those live oak trees. You all maybe don't appreciate them, but people who aren't from here, that's a big deal. They're beautiful, lining the fairways.
In fact, it was local landscape architect Steele Burden who designed the planting of these live oaks.
That's why a cultural landscape is so important to people, that it reconnects them with nature and the beauty that is the natural beauty in this world that we live such fast lives that sometimes we don't take enough time to think about and enjoy.
City Park has the only 9-hole golf course in all of Baton Rouge, so a lot of people choose to walk it. But if you want wheels, they also have golf carts available to rent too.
I played last Wednesday. It cost me $12.
To keep prices low, but improve fairways and build more cart paths, this year, for the first time, Friends of City Park is throwing an anniversary party May 14th.
They need to come to help us celebrate 90 years of golf at historic City Park Golf Course and to look forward toward the future with us.
It's going to be a whole new generation that is going to rediscover not only the golf course but City Park.
It's just a neat place, and it's beautiful, it's historically significant, and it needs to be protected and it needs to be maintained, and that's what our goal is.
If you want to be a part of that 90-year celebration, or if you'd just like more information, go to their website, Friends of City Park.